Now, they have suffered in silence for over a century and make up the largest descendants of freed slaves in the counties of Mombasa and Kilifi. The Nyasa people, who have been around for over 1.5 centuries but have had to acquire Mijikenda names to easily get identity cards. Our reporter George Maringa reports on a people who now want the government to recognize them fully as a tribe.
Or may not have heard about them, but they have been around for close to 2 centuries. They are the Nyasa people who inhabit Mombasa and Kilifi counties, who now make up the largest descendants of freed slaves today. They date their history to the days of slavery.
Wengi ni wale wanatoka West Africa, Central Africa, ndio wanapatikana hapa. Kwa hivyo sisi ni baadhi moja ambao ilikuja panchi fulani ilikuwa imekuja hapa ilipokuwa ikomeshwe ni nino biashara ya utumwa, ikawa ni lazima hapa kushapatikana. Tulipatikana kama watu sijui kama 400, sijui kama ngapi.
The original freed slaves have both been stateless and landless. According to information in the archives, the original freed slaves were allocated 663 acres of land around the present Freetown area of Kisauni constituency after the then former commander of British Navy, Sir Battle Frey, together with the Church Missionary Society, acquired land from Sultan Bargash to settle freed slaves. However, the Nyasa people have not known peace since the 1930s, since their land has shrunk under the hands of land grabbers.
Mwanzo kuna shida wa kule kujitambulisha kwao. Walikuwa wanasema Wanyasa. Nikambayo kama ni Mnyasa kuna shida sana kupata ID.
What's more, their children have always been turned away when they go to apply for national identity cards. Those who have acquired national identity cards have had to present their mother's tribe to get cleared. For example, 87-year-old Frederick Uledi says that among his 6 children, 3 of them adopted Mijikenda names to easily acquire ID cards. Mzee Uledi maintains that he is a Nyamwezi and will never change his identity.
Manake sisi si wa Kenya. Mimi kwa jumla mwenyewe ni Mtanzania. Ni katika wale wengine ambao wazazi wetu walikuja hapa. Unaona? Hata hivi ninavyokuambia, kuna kituo kimoja hapa Malindi ambayo tumekigundua pia. Hata wenyewe wa Malindi wachatuambia kuwa hiki ni kituo kilikuwa kinkuja ni watu wa Malawi wanaokatia wanaoishi hapa. Hata tutajaribu kufuatia tujue tutapata namna gani Malindi.
The tribe mix-up comes on the sidelines of a workshop on dissemination of content on the subject of slavery in Africa in the 21st century in Mombasa. According to the descendants' representative spokesperson, Prince Uledi, they are a forgotten lot in present-day Kenya.
Mara nyingi tunajichukulia vile vile kuwa sisi is marginalized community. Tumesauliwa pale na serikali kabisa. That is the first settlement scheme in Africa. Ile scheme walipokuja iliyoletwa pale, it was between 1925 and 1930, the present Freetown. Na ukija paka sasa hakuna cabros, hakuna nini. Unaona? Tumesauliwa kabisa.
Sasa tulipeleka memorandum kwa Land Commission of Kenya wakati ilipokuwa formed Bwana Sazuri kupeleka malalamishi yetu na nini, lakini mpaka sasa.
If you are not a citizen, then you might not have the rights to ownership of key things like properties or even education. So in order to correct that, in order to make things right in the 21st century, what is our role as researchers? What is the role of the National Museums of Kenya as a place of dialogue?
This is a general problem. Even in France, this history has been taught very recently. So the story of slave trade, Atlantic slave trade, and how the French were involved in that. So it also brings societal problems and challenges in our own histories.
The descendants of the freed slaves have been assimilated in the local tribes such that one cannot notice the difference. Some of the prominent descendants of the freed slaves include Mzengala, Uledi family, Mcharo family, Botela family, Bengo family, Mkangira family, Zimba family, and Chapeta family in Rabai. Could they be the 46th tribe of Kenya? George Maring.